there are a number of interesting developments that are gonna happen in your lifetime.
Let's talk about that.
Good mythical morning.
Last week we mourned some things that are going to disappear in your lifetime, but we didn't want to just be a downer. This week we want to be an upper. No, we want to cheer you up a little bit and give you some things to look forward to. These are things that if you live an average lifespan, you're gonna see these things happen. Now, we got these things from a list that Popular Mechanics created, and we took some of the things that resonated most with us, and we're going to explain them to you and see if you're excited as we are.
Yeah, so let's get down to it. You can disagree. You say, "Bah, this will never happen. This will never happen." As long as you say it like that,
yeah, in an accent,
I'll listen to you. Contact lenses will grant us supervision. I mean, like, not like they'll be
chaperone.
No, you're more like superhero vision, okay?
Yeah.
When miniaturization reaches its full potential, achieving superhuman eyesight will be as simple as placing a soft lens upon your eye. Early prototypes feature wirelessly powered LEDs, but circuits and antennas can also be grafted into flexible polymer, enabling zooming, night vision.
Antennas in the eyeball?
And yes, visible data fields.
X-ray vision, right? What about the X-ray?
Well, that's
because that'll get you in trouble.
Let's be realistic here. I'm talking Terminator eyes, RoboCop eyes.
Well, could you make them change colors into different things?
Like, you're just thinking like a plastic surgeon, man. You need to be thinking like a world dominating power, like like I can see really far distances. I'll be like the real Hawkman.
Oh.
Ha! Ha! No, me, not you.
No, I get them too.
You can't afford them.
Why?
Because I got all the money. I've been laundering your half of the paycheck.
Laundering?
I can, yeah, I'll be.
You mean embezzling?
Embezzling. Well, I've been cleaning
You've been laundering
it too.
after you embezzled it.
So you'll be able to see long distances.
I'm excited about this.
I'll be able to play that game. It's like, what does that sign say?
But you'll be, I mean, if I
From
don't
like
have
a long
the
ways away?
eyes, then it won't be, I mean, I need the eyes too.
No,
give me one.
When we get closer to the sign, you'll see if I was right.
Oh, okay.
And it can happen at night too. Night vision.
How about this? Household robots are finally gonna be a thing. Now, for years, you've seen the cartoons like, oh, they're always in the cartoons. You've got the thing, on the Jetsons, whatever her name was. What was it, the ones on the Jetsons, that helped out on the Jetsons? Rosie on the Jetsons. And it's been in movies, but the only thing that we've been able to come up with in modern society is the Roomba. You know, all this talk
Don't get
about
me
robots,
started on the Roomba.
and all we got is a little vacuum that can go around and vacuum your house for you.
Is that what it's doing?
Come on, scientists, get with it. Well, good news, the scientists are getting with it. And believe it or not, there's gonna be a robot. You know, like when you were growing up and your mom would come wake you up and tell you, you gotta eat breakfast and you gotta pick your clothes out for school. That'll be a robot in the future. Your mom will just be sleeping. You'll have a robot will cook you breakfast.
Well, that robot will last a week before I bat it in the head with like a bat.
No, but it'll be
like, I don't want to wake up.
It'll be soothing. You know, like come and say, wake up, Link, time to go to school. I made you your favorite thing. It can make you anything you want. It can fold, you can do your laundry. We will do nothing because the robots will be doing everything for us. It'll be a glorious moment. It's gonna happen in your lifetime.
I don't believe that will happen.
And they'll have Roombas on their shoes. So the Roomba's not gonna go away.
That's how they'll get around.
They'll go around sucking up stuff in your house.
I really don't believe that one will happen because people have always said it will happen.
Okay, then I get the robot.
Okay, I got
you
the
get
lenses.
the supervision, I got the personal assistant.
Now this is my favorite one. Your phone will become your doctor. Scientists are hard at work trying to perfect apps that can measure your heart and respiration rates, perform blood and saliva samples, that's spit.
You stick your phone in your mouth?
Even evaluate your cough. The question is, how long will it take the medical industry to embrace them? Yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about going on mayoclinic.com and self-diagnosing. I'm talking about real diagnosement, like
diagnosement?
Yeah, a real diagnosement. A prognosis.
I think you made up a word, but I don't know.
It's my show. I can make up a word.
It's your show?
You're with me on this, man. It's our show. I got the lenses.
It's my show. It's our show. Well, I can make up words.
But if you just went with it.
Okay, diagnosement, yeah, diagnosement.
I mean, don't you want to spit into your phone and it say what you've got?
I do all the time to test it out.
You have a virus. Like bleed on your phone?
Like a Fitbit situation?
Like pee in your phone, basically. I mean,
urine test on your phone?
Yeah, all of it.
I think it'll quit working.
No, well, you would pee, spit, or bleed on a piece of paper, and you would put that into something that's attached to the phone.
The SIM card slot.
No, something that's attached, and then it would tell you what you've got or what you need to do.
I'm into this. We'll both get one. We can both get one of these phones,
I know,
right?
because I already convinced myself of what I have and don't have just based on a Google search.
Right, yeah. I wonder what my diagnosement will be when I get this thing.
There you go. It's our show, Rhett.
Okay, here's another thing that's gonna happen. This would have been very convenient for our trip to France recently, is people are going to be fluent in every language because computers are going to interpret things for you. You know how now, like Google Translate and those kinds of things are getting better. You know, the captions work a whole lot better. It makes doing caption fails a lot more difficult than it was for us a few years ago. And that's because the computer is able to hear you talking and interpret it, but in the future, you're just gonna like plug something into your ear, like the babble fish from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's not gonna actually be a fish, but it's going to be like a contraption that you wear. Like they might even be able to do it with like a Google Glass thing with like a little speaker. You'll go up to a Frenchman and you'll be like, "Hello, Frenchman, can I get some coffee?" And he'll say, but it'll come out with, "Sure, would you like espresso?" Or it won't sound like...
As if we haven't turned enough French people against us last week. That was your impersonation.
No, it's just any other language that would normally sound like gibberish to you will suddenly... People won't have to learn any languages because we'll just be wearing tech that's going to interpret it for us, and and the lines will just get blurred.
That kind of takes the fun out of it. You know, a little disorientation is healthy. And you don't understand my English?
I need my...
You need the cuttlefish or whatever it's called.
Cuttlefish. Say that again? Oh, I get it now.
I'm moving on. Okay, lastly, your car will drive automatically on the highway. This is one of those things that you think will happen. People always talk about it, kind of like robots, but I believe this one. According to researchers at Columbia University, vehicles driven by humans use at best 5% of a highway's road surface at any given time. If we let technology take the wheel, we could significantly increase the volume of traffic. Here's an interesting example.
Yes.
Volvo's semi-autonomous road train wirelessly connects a stream of cars behind a truck, and then the cars all mimic what the truck does. And so
this is amazing.
You can just chill out.
I've always thought when I'm at a light that the way it works when you're at a stoplight and everybody takes off, first guy takes off, and
it's a wave effect.
All these stupid humans reacting and taking off in this long wave spring effect. The robots are smarter, and they could just be like, "Hey guys, on the count of 3, let's all go." And it's like, I'll let a robot drive my car anyway. Any day. You can make my meals for me, you can drive my car, but then it could possibly lead to the last thing that's gonna happen during your lifetime. The singularity. This is the hypothetical moment in which artificial intelligence surpasses human intelligence, and it's been predicted by certain futurists to happen about 2045. That's not a long time from now. Now, you know, putting a specific date on something is a little bit suspect, and some people are like, "Well, this will never happen because we're the ones who are making the artificial intelligence," but it's theoretically possible, if not probable, that there will come a time in which the artificial intelligence will become smarter than us, and then all of a sudden, we will be slaves. So one day, you're sitting there and you've got your robot maid who's folding your clothes, you're being driven to school, you've got your robot babblefish and the next thing you know, it's all smarter than you and you're a slave. Personally, I'm kind of looking forward to that.
Just takes the pressure off a little bit?
Yeah, I'd feed the robots grapes and stuff. You know, lay back, robot, I'll feed you.
So then you would be the one doing this to the robot.
I'll feed you some grapes. It all comes full circle. I'm personally not that opposed to the robot takeover. And unless they start exterminating us, then that could be a problem.
You're trying to get on their good side. They're not watching.
No.
Or they are. Maybe they are.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You have to trick the robots into thinking that you're gonna be a good servant.
Yeah, guys.
Because they'll kill you if you're not.
We love the robots, especially the really intelligent ones who like massages.
We should probably, and the ones that like grapes.
Thanks for liking and commenting on this episode. You can weigh in on the controversy below this video.
And you can support the show and get a free trial of Netflix by going to netflix.com/RhettandLink. Go now before the robots take over.
But not literally right now, because you know what time it is.
Hi, my name is Carson, and I'm from Jamestown, South Carolina. And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Remember, we're up for a Webby, and you can vote to help us win a People's Voice Award. The link is in the description. Please vote for us.
Please click the link and vote. Click through to Good Mythical More, where we discuss some more controversial predictions that'll happen in your lifetime.
Oh. Redo the entire episode in 20 seconds.
Look at me, robots. They're gonna serve you. Offending French people. We're gonna serve the robots. Please, robots, don't hurt us. We'll feed you grapes. And I don't. Yeah. Was I even in this episode? What did you say? Well, you said it was your show. You can say that again. It was my show. Ah, it's our show.
There could be this day where we wake up and we're like, the computers are smarter than us. And we'll look back on this episode that we just made, Good Mythical Morning.
And we'll make it private.
Where we were, we'll make it private.